What if your money does not answer fear at all, but answers tone? What if the tone that moves doors is not hard, not loud, not clever, but loving? Have you ever opened your purse and felt a small pinch in your chest, as if a tiny hand turned a dimmer down on your joy? You count, you plan, you tell yourself to be strong, and yet the room goes cold. The mind says, do more, but the heart grows tight. In that tightness, words turn sharp. In that sharpness, nothing flows. This is not failure, this is only the wrong tone speaking. Let us try the other key, the soft one, the key that belongs to women who run homes, raise hope, and hold families together with quiet hands. The key that Florence Scovel Shinn called the word, a short, clean sentence spoken with a tender authority, not a plea, not a bargain, a blessing. I am Florence, and I will be very plain with you. The word is law, and God is source. When you speak under grace, supply answers you in a way that is orderly, kind, and safe. Your task is not to push a river or chase a sign. Your task is to choose a tone. A loving tone gathers. A fearful tone scatters. It is that simple. You have seen this in small, homely places. A friend greets you with warmth, and your shoulders loosen. A store clerk looks you in the eye, and you feel seen. With the very same goods on the shelf, the very same coins in your hand, your whole body says yes. Why? Because love opens the door before numbers begin their march. The same law rules money. Money is not a judge, it is a servant. And servants answer the voice that is calm and clear. But my bills are real, you say. Yes, dear heart, the paper is real. The due date is real. The ache is real. Yet mark this. The feeling that holds you in a knot is not the bill. It is the story that wraps around it. That story is spoken, and because it is spoken, it can be changed. A new story can be placed in your mouth like a small, bright coin. A new sentence can sit on your tongue and sweeten the whole cup. Under grace. Say those two words in your mind and notice how your breath softens. Under grace means not by force, not by gamble, not by guilt. It means by divine order in a clean way at the right door. When you keep to this path, you do not beg provision to love you. You bless provision and invite it to show up as a friend. Now let us come to the heart of our practice. We will not make a long list. We will not perform a trick. We will not count to any grand number. We will offer one loving glance. That is all. A look that carries kindness. A look that says, you and I are not enemies. This glance is small, but it does what the hammer cannot do. It changes the air you stand in. When the air changes, your word travels straight. Perhaps you think, can something so small matter? Consider a moment from your own life. A child's face softens because you smiled. A friend's shoulders drop because you said, I'm here. Very little was done, yet much was moved. The realm of money is not outside the realm of tenderness. It hears the same tone and comes by the same gate. Let me give you a sentence you can hold, short enough to live on the breath. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. That is 7 plain words and 2 that carry a secret door. Try them gently in your mouth. No strain, no rush, no weight of effort. As you speak, feel the edges of your day soften. The room may look the same, but the law has heard you, and the path begins to clear in quiet ways. A fee lowered, a refund found, a new client who says yes, a relative who returns a debt, a sale that arrives without struggle. These are not accidents. These are answers to a loving tone. But what if I feel nothing? Then we will not demand a feeling. We will choose a posture. The posture is simple. Shoulders low, jaw free, breath easy. Posture before promise. When the body is kind to itself, the mind can hear the truth. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That ancient line is not drama. It is instruction. It means there is a path prepared, and you walk it best when your words do not fight your steps. You may ask, where does the money come from? It does not come from one person you must chase. It does not come from one narrow door that punishes you if you miss it. It comes from Source, and Source has 1,000 roads. Let the roads choose themselves. Your part is the tone and the blessing. God's part is direction and delivery. I know the old habit to rehearse lack, to measure shame, to scold yourself with figures that stab. That habit has trained your mouth to speak against you. We will retrain the mouth to be your defender. We will speak short and sweet. We will refuse the cruel sentence. We will stand where love can find us and say one clean line. When the mouth is corrected, the day is corrected. When the day is corrected, the door opens. Hear me. You do not have to earn the right to bless your path. Blessing is not a prize for the worthy. It is your authority as a daughter of God. Use it. Use it softly, but use it. Speak as one who keeps a home, not with noise, but with care. Speak as one who sets a table. Even if the table is small tonight, the cloth can be clean and the light can be warm. So here is our first movement, as gentle as breath. Choose the loving glance. Let your eyes meet the symbol of your supply, whatever you have close at hand, and let kindness rise just a little. Then, without hurry, give the blessing room on your tongue. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. Once is enough to mark the air. Twice is a thread. Thrice is a cord. Do not force the knot. Let grace tie it. We will return to this in a moment with steps as clear as stepping stones. But for now, hold this one truth in a place where you can reach it. Money listens to the spirit of your voice. Make that spirit loving. Make it simple. Make it steady. The word is law. God is source, under grace, not grind. And in that softness, doors that would not move for fear will open for love. You have tasted the softness that steadies the voice. Now let us lay the ground under your feet so the soft voice has a floor to stand on. Florence taught with a mother's firmness. The word is law, and God is source. Keep these two pillars and the rest of the house will hold. Lose them, and even the prettiest sayings wobble. When we say the word is law, we are not speaking of harsh rules that scold you. We mean this: creation is responsive. It does not answer panic. It answers a clear spoken decision. A short, clean sentence, blessed with kindness, travels further than a dozen clever plans said through tight teeth. Your mouth is a little door. What you send through that door, the day begins to arrange itself around. This is why careless phrases feel expensive. I'm always short. Money hates me. Nothing ever works. The day runs to obey these lines like a child who thinks she is helping. She hears the order and moves chairs the wrong way. We will teach that child a new order, simple and sweet, and the room will change. When we say God is source, we free you from chasing one person, one client, one narrow gate. People are channels. God is the fountain. If a channel closes, the fountain is not empty. Another channel opens, often from a place you did not think to look. This knowing lets you put down the nets that cut your hands. You can be friendly without begging, diligent without fear, ready without rushing. Source has roads you cannot count. Your role is not to map every road. Your role is to keep your voice clear so the next step can find you. Florence loved a phrase that many women hold like a pearl: under grace. It means the good comes in a clean way, at a right time, with no harm to you or others. It does not require you to twist yourself into a knot. It does not ask you to borrow sleep to buy approval. It moves through open doors, not broken windows. Under grace, the outcome is blessing and the path is gentle. If the path turns cruel, we step back and ask for grace again. We do not push a stubborn door until our shoulder bruises. We wait, we bless, and another door swings. Perhaps you worry, if I do not push, will anything move? Listen to a room when a woman who knows her place in God speaks. She does not shout. She does not explain herself to those who are not listening. She speaks once clearly and the air obeys. Your money life can learn this same poise. A queen does not bang her spoon upon the table. She announces the meal and the meal arrives. Let your sentences carry that kind of gentle authority. You are not trying to charm fate. You are speaking to law, and law is honest. There is another small truth that saves much pain. Divine substance cannot be depleted. Think of sunlight. Your window does not steal the sun from your neighbor's yard. Supply is like that, drawn to the open window, not lost because one room is bright. When you bless someone else's harvest, you do not shrink your own. You make a path for your field to answer. Envy knots the voice. Blessing releases it. I bless her plenty. Mine comes in its right form, under grace. That one line trims the thorny hedge and keeps your feet from bleeding. Let us speak of feelings, because women are often told to argue with their hearts. We will not do that. Feelings are weather, words are the climate. Weather changes. Climate is chosen and held. When fear clouds the sky, we notice it and we speak anyway, softly and on purpose. We do not deny the cloud, we light a candle. The candle is a sentence so simple a child can carry it without spilling. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. You do not need to feel brave to say it. You need only be willing to be gentle. I will tell you a little story and keep it plain. A dressmaker wrote me that her orders had thinned and her throat had learned the sentence, "Customers are scarce." She did not mean to cast a spell, but the spell worked. We replaced it with a bright, modest decree. Right clients find me easily and I serve with peace, under grace. She wrote that she put the line above her cutting table and read it with a slow breath before she measured. She did not spam the town. She did not lower her worth. Within a week, a teacher asked for small repairs for her staff. The work was not glamorous, but it was steady and it grew. She said, "I stopped hunting. I started welcoming." That is the word doing lawful work. Another woman had a debt that woke her at night. She kept saying, "This is too heavy for me." We exchanged it for, "I cast this burden on God. I walk light, and the right provision comes under grace." She did not pretend the debt wasn't there. She set it down where it belonged and carried only the part that was hers: peace, dignity, and the next honest step. Within days, she found a charge she had not made. It was removed. Within weeks, an old piece of furniture she had listed long ago finally sold to a neighbor who had been meaning to ask. These are small doors, the kind grace loves to use. Quiet, close by, often overlooked when fear is loud. Some will say, "Isn't this just positive thinking?" No, it is spiritual order. Positive thinking tries to decorate a locked door with pretty wreaths. Spiritual order asks for the proper key, uses it once, and walks through. The key is the Word. The locksmith is God. Under grace, the key fits without force. You still act, but you act from the quiet center, not from the tremble. Because you are a woman, you have practiced this law in 100 hidden ways. You have calmed a child with one sentence. You have steadied a room with one look. You have turned quarrel into conversation by lowering your voice and lifting your gaze. Take the skill you already own and let it govern your money life. Speak the blessing as you would settle a home. Few words, chosen words, spoken with love that does not apologize for being strong. If your mind wanders, bring it back with this small ladder step by step. God is source. The Word is law. my voice can bless. Under grace, good arrives in clean ways. Each step is near, each step is simple, each step is safe. When these truths sit quietly in you, the tone of your life evens out. From that tone, the sentence you choose in a minute will travel straight, and the next open door can recognize you when you arrive. We will keep everything modest and human. No drama, no grand gestures. A clear mouth, a soft body, a steady soul. Bless the path and walk it. If you forget, start again. If you fear, light one small candle with one small line. The candle is enough to show the next step. The step is enough to reach the next door. And as you move, remember, the word is law. God is source, under grace, not grind. This is the floor beneath your feet. Stand on it and your voice will carry. We will keep this simple and human. No props, no counting tricks, no pressure. Only a soft body, a clear mouth, and a loving glance. The law answers tone, and tone begins with how you carry yourself. We will move in 4 small motions that any woman can do, even on a tired day. Look, breathe, bless, smile. Choose a gentle symbol of supply. It can be your purse, a small coin, a folded receipt from the market, an envelope you keep for household money, or a little jar where you place spare change. Let it be ordinary and close at hand. Treat it as you would treat a guest at your table, with respect, not worship. You are not trying to impress anything. You are preparing your voice. First, the look. Place the symbol where your eyes can rest on it without strain. Let your gaze be kind, not stern. Hold it as you would look at a child who needs reassurance, steady, warm, without judgment. This is a glance, not a stare. One slow breath is enough. The purpose is to shift the air inside your chest from fight to peace, so your sentence can travel straight. Now the breath. Let your shoulders drop a little. Unclench the jaw, loosen the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Breathe in as if drawing a small circle in your chest. Breathe out as if smoothing a wrinkle from cloth. If it helps, pair the breath with 2 simple words. In with peace, out with thanks. You are teaching the body that the next sound is safe to carry. When the body is kind, the mouth can bless. Then the blessing. Speak one short line. Do not plead. Do not explain. Announce. Choose one of these clean sentences and keep it for a while so your day can recognize it. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. Or, I bless this money path with peace and plenty under grace. Or, divine substance cannot be depleted. I receive my right good under grace. Say your line as a woman of the house sets a cup on a saucer, without rush, without noise. Once is enough to mark the air. Twice is a thread. Thrice is a chord. Stop before you feel the strain. The power is not in how many times you say it, but in how you say it. Soft, clear, sure. Remember what we have set under your feet. The word is law. God is source. When you add under grace, you ask for the right form, the right time, the clean path. No harm to you or to anyone else. You are not chasing a person. You are blessing a road. If the mind tries to bargain, say more, say louder, push harder. Smile at the mind as you would at a busy child and return to your one sentence. When fear whispers, "But what if nothing happens?" Answer gently, "I cast this burden on God. I walk light, under grace." We do not argue with fear. We give it a place to sit and we speak anyway. Now the smile, not a performance, only a quiet signal to your own nervous system. We are safe. We have spoken. We will be met. Even a half smile will do. Feel how the face softens the whole body. A soft face makes a softer voice next time. A softer voice makes a clearer decree. This is a circle of peace you can step into at will. Close the moment with a small release. Put the symbol back where it belongs. tidy, blessed, enough. Do not measure the feeling. Do not test the blessing by searching for a sign right away. Let the unseen do its work in quiet rooms you cannot enter with worry. Your part is finished for now. You have set the tone. Law has received the order. Source will choose the road. If you feel nothing, that is fine. We are not chasing sparks. We are training the mouth to be your ally. Feelings are weather. Words are climate. The weather may be cloudy, but the climate you choose, gentle, grateful, sure, will outlast the cloud. Hold to the line you chose for several days so it can sink from lips to heart to habit. A single sentence carried faithfully will do more than a stack of phrases spoken in panic. If tears come, bless them. Let one fall if it needs to. Say, I am kept. My path is kind, under grace. Wipe your face and continue. There is no shame here. Many women have stood where you stand now, and many have watched small doors open, fees reduced without reason, a kind message from someone who owed and forgot, work that fits your hours, a sale you listed long ago that finally finds a buyer. These are not tricks. They are the simple outcomes of a clear decree, spoken without harm. Keep your sentence short enough to live on the breath. Long words wobble when the heart is tired. Short words stand. If you wish, write your line on a small card and keep it where your hands often go. Read it in a calm voice you would use to soothe a child. You are mothering your own money life back to health. Not spoiling it, not scolding it, guiding it. A note about dignity. You are not begging life to love you. You are blessing the ways life already loves you and inviting more of the same. A queen does not knock on every door in the city. She opens the right door in her own house and welcomes the guests assigned to her table. Let your sentence carry that gentle rank. It is not arrogance, it is order. If envy stings when you see someone else receive, speak a counter blessing at once. I bless her plenty. Mine arrives in its right form, under grace. Envy knots the mouth. Blessing unties it. Your line keeps your road clean. Soon we will say the words together in a slow rhythm you can follow. For now, hold the shape of this practice in your body. A kind look, a soft breath, a clean decree, a small smile, a quiet release. This is not work that wears you out. It is care. And care multiplies. The word is law. God is source. Under grace, always under grace. Settle where you are. Let your shoulders lower a little. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest as if they are holding warm water. We will speak in a slow rhythm that a child could follow. I will give a line. You will give it back in a soft voice. Once is enough to mark the air. Twice is a thread. Thrice is a chord. Stop before strain. We are not trying to push anything open. We are opening from within. Let the breath come and go like a small tide. When you breathe in, think peace. When you breathe out, think thanks. Keep your gaze kind as if you are greeting a friend you trust. Now speak with me. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. Divine supply is near and kind under grace. Let the words sit inside your chest like a small light on a table. No hurry, no inspection. Now we lay down what is too heavy to carry and keep only the part that is ours. Peace, dignity, the next honest step. I cast this burden on God. I walk light under grace. I cast this burden on God. I walk light under grace. I cast this burden on God. I walk light under grace. Feel how the body answers a clear sentence. Fear does not need an argument. It needs a leader. Your voice is that leader, and your voice is kind. We will now bless the road itself, the unseen path that delivers good in clean ways. I bless this money path with peace and plenty under grace. I bless this money path with peace and plenty under grace. I bless this money path with peace and plenty under grace. Keep your face gentle. You are not chasing, you are welcoming. The fountain is God. People are only channels. When one channel closes, the fountain is still full. Say this truth in a short, sturdy line that does not wobble when you are tired. Divine substance cannot be depleted. Divine substance cannot be depleted. Divine substance cannot be depleted. Let envy and worry untie themselves. Bless what you see in others and open the window for your own room. Speak this blessing as a woman of the house sets a cup on a saucer. Clear? Calm? Sure. I bless her plenty. Mine arrives in its right form, under grace. I bless her plenty. Mine arrives in its right form, under grace. I bless her plenty. Mine arrives in its right form, under grace. Now we steady the mind with the oldest anchor. It is not drama, it is instruction. Say it in a plain voice that even a little girl could trust. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Notice the room. It may look the same, yet the air has changed. Your mouth has chosen a climate. From that climate, small doors can swing. We will invite right work and right pay to meet you in ways that fit your life and keep your peace. Right clients find me easily. I serve with peace under grace. Right clients find me easily. I serve with peace under grace. Right clients find me easily. I serve with peace under grace. If your mind tries to bargain or tally, smile at it like a busy child and return to the rhythm. We speak, we rest, we speak again. We do not poke the seed after planting. We bless the ground and trust the order. Say this with me. Good comes to me in clean ways at the right time, under grace. Good comes to me in clean ways at the right time, under grace. Good comes to me in clean ways at the right time, under grace. Let your hands soften again. Feel the floor hold you. The word is law. God is source. We close each round with the seal that keeps the blessing gentle and safe for all. Give it the space it deserves. Under grace, under grace, under grace. Now we speak identity because the mouth must not forget who is speaking. You are not a beggar at the door. You are a daughter keeping a home. You set the tone. You bless the path. You welcome the guests assigned to your table. I am kept. I am provided for. Under grace, I am kept. I am provided for. Under grace, I am kept. I am provided for. Under grace, we will gather the lines together into one clear decree. Let it be short enough to live on the breath and strong enough to guide the day. Divine supply is near and kind. I bless my path and walk light, under grace. Divine supply is near and kind. I bless my path and walk light under grace. Divine supply is near and kind. I bless my path and walk light under grace. Let a small silence follow. Feel how a quiet room answers a gentle queen. There is nothing else to prove. Do not go searching at once for a sign. You have given the order. Law has received it. Source will choose the road. Before we finish, we cut the old line that scolds and replace it with the line that serves. Speak this change as you would close a window against a storm and open another toward clear air. I release the story of lack. I keep the story of grace. I release the story of lack. I keep the story of grace. I release the story of lack. I keep the story of grace. And now, a soft thank you, because gratitude is the perfume on every good thing. Keep it very simple so it can stay with you when you are busy. Thank you for right provision, right doors, right timing, under grace. Thank you for right provision, right doors, right timing, under grace. Thank you for right provision, right doors, right timing, under grace. We close with the living seal. Place your hand lightly over your heart, as if you are keeping a small flame safe from wind. Speak once more in the tone you will carry from here. Under grace, not grind. The word is law. God is source. Under grace, not grind. The word is law. God is source. Under grace, not grind. The word is law. God is source. Rest in the silence that follows. What needed to be said has been said. Your voice has done its kind work. Let the day arrange itself around what you have spoken. We will seal what has been spoken so it can live in your day like a quiet lamp. Not a performance, not a push. A steady warmth you can return to whenever your chest tightens or your thoughts run ahead. The practice is small, but the change is real because the word is law and God is source. A gentle voice can move what a loud voice cannot. You have heard this truth, you have tasted it, and now we make it a way of life. Begin with identity. Stand in the place that is already yours. You are not a beggar at a door. You are a daughter who keeps a home. You do not pound the table or plead with the wind. You bless. You decide the tone. You carry peace into rooms that do not know how to hold it yet. When you remember who you are, your mouth becomes careful and kind, and the day learns to listen. Let there be a simple oath, short enough to live on one breath and strong enough to hold you when you feel small. Say it in a plain voice. I am a daughter of God. The word is law. God is source. I bless my path and walk light under grace. Keep these lines near. Read them like a small prayer. Not to earn favor, but to stand where favor already is. Each sentence is a doorway. Together, they make a house. Now the daily rhythm. It does not ask for long hours. It asks for faithfulness in small moments. 3 moments are enough to shape a life. First moment, whenever your hand meets a symbol of supply, a purse, a coin, a receipt, let your look be kind. Let your breath be soft. Speak one clean line. Divine supply is near and kind, under grace. Do not rush the words. Set them down as you would set a cup on a saucer, then move on. You have marked the air. Second moment, whenever worry rises, do not fight the worry or give it a throne. Give it a chair in the corner and speak to the room. I cast this burden on God. I walk light under grace. Shoulders low, jaw free, a small nod as if to say, we are safe. You have given the order. The law has heard. The next right door will show itself. Third moment, whenever you face a choice with money, spend, save, ask, decline. You do not need a grand sign. You need a clean tone. Good comes to me in clean ways at the right time under grace. If the choice feels cruel, step back. If the path feels gentle and honest, proceed. Grace does not bruise you to bless you. Grace blesses and keeps you whole. Guard your mouth like a garden fence. Pull up the lines that cut you. It's always hard. I'm always behind. Nothing ever works. These are not harmless words. They are little orders sent to rearrange the chairs in the wrong way. Replace them with lines that serve, I am kept. Provision meets me. This path is kind, under grace. Speak them softly. Speak them when the room is quiet. Speak them when the room is loud. Words are climate. Feelings are weather. Weather passes, climate holds. Bless what you see in others. When someone receives, let your first sentence be a gift, not a thorn. I bless her plenty. Mine arrives in its right form, under grace. Envy knots the throat. Blessing unties it. This single habit makes more room than any trick. The window you open for her allows light to enter your room as well. Keep your body on your side. A soft body makes a softer voice. A softer voice carries clearer law. Shoulders down, face gentle, breath steady. If tears come, bless them. Let one fall, then wipe your face and continue. There is no shame here. Many women have walked this same road and have seen small, clean answers. a fee reduced, a refund found, work that fits real hours, a sale that had been waiting for the right person. These are not accidents. These are quiet doors answering a gentle knock. Do not measure the blessing by checking a dozen times. Bless once with care, do your honest part, and let the unseen complete its work. You are not poking a seed to force a sprout. You are watering and trusting order. When you forget, begin again. There is no penalty for starting over. Beginning again is also a door. Let your home learn this language. A small card on a shelf, a soft sentence by the sink, a whisper before you make a plan. If a child hears you, let her repeat the easy lines. Divine supply is near and kind, under grace. She will learn that life does not answer panic. Life answers a clear, loving voice. You will learn it again with her. If you need one single sentence to carry all day, choose this one and keep it simple. Divine supply is near and kind. I bless my path and walk light under grace. Short words, steady meaning. It will not betray you when you are tired. And now a gentle closing. Place your hand lightly where your heartbeat is strongest. Let the breath be calm. Let the room be ordinary. Speak with me. Under grace, not grind. The word is law. God is source. I am kept. I am provided for. I walk light. If this message steadied your heart, let your kindness ripple. Press like so this teaching reaches more women who need a soft place to stand. Share it with a sister who is carrying too much alone. Join our small circle by subscribing so each new practice arrives where you can find it. Your voice makes this house warmer. Your presence helps another woman breathe easier. We finish as we began, with love, not force. A loving glance, a soft breath, a clean decree, a quiet smile. These 4 are enough to change the air you live in, and as the air changes, doors answer. May your steps be guided in clean ways. May your table be set in peace. May your words carry the rank of a gentle queen. Under grace, always under grace.